All right, fellas, and everybody out there, got another awesome knife. This here is the Heckler & Koch out the front. Basically, it's a Switchblade. It's called the Epidemic. This came out about 7-8 years ago. This is a look at the box here. You can see it's the 14850 BK Epidemic. And since we're going through an epidemic, I thought I'd review this one right now. Haven't used it much at all. This has been one I've been meaning to review, but it's a pretty awesome knife. So we're gonna go through it. I'm gonna give you the rundown, tell you a little bit about it, and kind of go from there. So it comes in this nice box. And what's interesting about this is Benchmade makes this, but nowhere on here would you know that. I mean, nowhere on here does it say anything about Benchmade. I mean, literally nothing on here at all about Benchmade. So if you didn't know anything about knives, you may not know that this was actually made by Benchmade, but this is the exact same print that's on a regular Benchmade box. So that's one way you can tell. And then they always use this exact type of sticker. And anyways, this was in their catalog. So we all know it's a Benchmade knife. So enough about that. Comes with this little baggie, just like Benchmade, except they put H&K knives on there. So yeah, anyway, you get that as well. Talk about the knife. It's a pretty awesome knife. In fact, you get this deep carry pocket clip. Fits really excellent in your pocket left. You can put that on the left or right side, so you can put it there or there. I'll tell you a little bit about how much it weighs. So this weighs 3.9 ounces total weight, and it's 4.5 inches right now. And the blade length, about 3.5 inches, and total length 8 inches. So the thing about this knife that I like a lot, and just some of my thoughts on it, is it was produced about 7-8 years ago. So you're looking right around 2012, 2013. And they made an unbelievable product for back then. This is anodized aluminum handle. It's double action out the front, so both, up and down. It's got this red anodized aluminum trigger here, and it's got really good like jimping. You can see, it's really nice and aggressive. You can feel that from both sides really well. Love that. And one of the nice things about it too is it's almost like this has a built-in safety. So if I push forward, look how much that goes before it's still not going to deploy. You really have to push it all the way up, and then it goes. And same with back, you have to push almost all the way. So you got a really nice safety built in there. I like that. And again, one of the other things I really like is this blade. It's made out of D2. So you can see there, it's D2, made in the USA as well, I should mention. And this blade is basically a dagger spear point blade, and it's ground on both sides, but only sharp on the one. So and you can see the logo right there as well. But this side they didn't sharpen, only on the one side. So, but it's extremely sharp. Unbelievable how sharp that is. And it's got a flat grind, so that's basically a flat grind on there. Sharp as can be. It's extremely sharp knife. Let's see if I can get a picture of that focused. Well, it's having a hard time focusing on that, but anyway, that's the tip. The handle here, kind of went through this a little bit, but this is solid aluminum, and it's 6061 T6 black anodized aluminum. Really nice milling here, where you get quite, really good grip, and it's got the H&K logo on each side, like that. What would people use this knife for? This is you know, a tactical knife. I mean, you're going to use this for self-defense. If you want to carry something to protect yourself, maybe you're a collector and you just have these just for collecting, and that, you know, that could be. You also have this milled right here, so you get grip on this side and that side as well. They made this in several variations. So they had some that didn't have this black coating. I really like that. I really like that black coating. I think if you're gonna have a tactical knife, why not have the black version? They also make some new ones called the HK Incursion. So check that one out. I'll put a link in the description for kind of the newer ones. These ones, they discontinued. So this is a long discontinued model. And sometimes that's the cool thing with Benchmades. You can pick up stuff that has been discontinued and for, you know, relatively good prices. This one retailed for around 300 bucks when it was new, but you can pick these up for a lot cheaper. And I like this one. I've held a lot of out the front knives. I have several, and this is one I really like. I'd put this one up against a lot of them out there, and the tolerances are strong. Like there's hardly any play at all. Tiny bit, but not bad. I mean, if I push, there's like hardly any play. But you get a tiny bit with these because of the mechanisms. But overall, solid knife. General ergonomics, fits good, it feels good. It's not too heavy, but it's not too small either. So check these out. Heckler & Koch, good, solid company. I actually, just so you know, I bought this one back then, probably 5, 6, 7 years ago, and I bought it at a gun store that was going out of business. Yeah. They had a little knife section and they had some knives, and I had never seen this one. And I thought, God, I should buy that. And I think I did get a little bit of a deal on it. But I had never seen that anywhere, and I just thought, I need to have that. So it's getting harder to find these at stores. You really got to go online, search some of the main distributors. That's where you can get these at. Otherwise, you're going to have a hard time finding them. Again, guys, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I got lots of new knives, new content coming out. Lots of cool stuff to review, both old stuff and new stuff. So this is the H&K Epidemic out the front knife, 14850 BK. And I think it's a pretty awesome knife that I've just been holding on to and haven't really used a whole lot, but I think it's pretty awesome. If I ever did need to use it, I would feel pretty good using this one. This is a good knife. Thanks, guys. Have a great day, and let me know what you think in the comments.